AQUA. Hey now, hear what I say now. Happiness is just around the corner. Hey now, hear what I say now. We'll be there for you. The VENGA BOYS is coming, and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, and it is strictly disco. The wheels are still left turning, and traffic lights are burning. So if you want to party, come on and move your body. Very 90s. I don't know if those are the right lyrics, but happiness is just around the corner. Hey now, hey now, hey now. Are you guys listening to Oasis? I pulled 2 cards for you, 1 and 2. The first one is the surface. The second one is the deepest. Sheryl Crow. Listen to that Sheryl Crow song that you've been thinking about. I'm thinking, the first cut is the deepest. Baby, you know, first cut is the deepest. Woo! Nine of Cups, hopes and wishes. Jupiter in Pisces, giving Jupiter in its 4th house. Giving, oh, whoa, I'm accidentally exalted. I'm living. Energy, vibes, that mood. Feeling abundant? Don't take anything for granted. Don't take your life for granted. Take advantage of the opportunities that you have to be great, to show compassion, to be healthy, to bring about change, right? To be a humanitarian, to try new things. Don't take life for granted. Take advantage of life. Hopes and wishes, when this is somebody that, you know, is able to take advantage of the wishes that they have, the things that they want. You know, you just have to kind of like not be too emotionally complacent. This is Jupiter being in the 4th house. We know how the 4th house is, right? This is Jupiter getting you out of that complacency, getting you out of that sense of like, I don't have a reason to enjoy. You do. You are here. You are conscious. You are aware of the world around you. You don't know everything, so you are aware. So your awareness also allows you to make conscious decisions and choices that are going to help you perceive the world in a way that you need to be able to enjoy it without walking around with blinders on, right? Because you can still experience the pleasures of life and still know some of its harsh truths and some of its inconsistencies and how it can be unjust and unfair. You still got to live your life for what it's worth. You still got to survive. You still got to enjoy yourself sometimes. You still got to have new experiences. You see what I mean, Aquarius? Even when it's challenging, even when it's difficult, even when you get tired emotionally, you still got to find that time to enjoy yourself. And you have to, you know, give the time and the space to your emotions. You know, there's a time and a place for everything. This is a 9 connected to the Hermit Virgo. Time and a place, right? That's how we experience the beauty of life. There is a time. The 9s are connected to the moon. The moon is connected to time, right? The moon is always changing. It is spinning, but it spins at the same rate that it is going around the earth. So we always see the same part of the surface of the moon, but it is spinning. So it's very active, you know? So this is saying that you need to stay active for your mental health, for your emotional health, for your physical health, for your sense of connection to, you know, your emotional personality. Your emotional identity needs that attention. That's your emotional ego. Let that go out to play, right? Do artistic things. It's Pisces, you know? The world is your oyster. There's so many different colors. There's so many different sounds. There's so many different shapes. Too many to be emotionally complacent, or too many to not have any option to take you out of your, you know, rut, whatever that might be. Also, this is also taking, some of y'all could be just taking advantage of it. Woo, let's get out there and do stuff and be experiencing things that uplift us emotionally, right? And that introduce us to emotionally uplifting experiences. That's what we doing. Child, look. But still, this Three of Swords is a 3, and that is connected to the Trinity. That is connected to the Mother, which I believe Mari is, I don't know if it's Latin, it's an ancient word for oceans, which is connected to the moon because of the oceans on the moon and the way that the moon affects the tide. So the tides are changing, the tides are shifting. You are being motivated to change something through this shift, through this growth pattern that you are experiencing. Your perception of things is changing, and you are now being challenged to mature in your way of thinking, okay? But then this is also connected to your emotions because Cancer is connected to the third ray, like I said, the Trinity, Mari, marine, water. There usually is rain in this card. Disappointment. Disappointment because you have been alerted, because it's a 3. There's been a connection that has been made through this relationship. There's a karmic connection, right, that you have with a relationship. The karmic connection has served its purpose. Now it's time to detach, cut its swords from this relationship, right? Because it has taught you what it has needed, what it was meant to teach you. The meaning is now understood. And sometimes life has harsh meaning. But that's the multiplicity of life, right? Give thanks to that multiplicity. And it is this, having new experiences, that are going to take you out of this place. Do not stay in the same headspace, creating the same kind of environment for yourself by staying connected to past relationships, right? You've outgrown some of them. And that's why they no longer. That's why they were only meant to go get to a certain point. You know? When things happen with people and they don't work out, and we're like, oh, I wasn't able to make it past a certain point with them. Well, did you want to after what happened? Thanks, Aquarius.